Hi, this is Diana Burnell, and I have a special bonus episode today to talk about the Take Charge conference hosted by Lean In Latinas. It will be Friday, August 9th in Mountain View. And if you are ready to sign up or you just want some more details, go to the website. That's takechargeconference.com. But if you want to hear a little bit more about how the conference started, a little bit more about Lean In Latinas, I have a treat because right now I'm going to go talk to Ana DePello Garcia. She is founder and director of Lean In Latinas, and she'll tell you how it all started and what you can expect. Again, the website, takechargeconference.com. Let's go talk to Ana. Welcome, Ana. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much, Diana. I'm excited to be here.
Well, before we jump into details about the conference, August 9th, I wanted to hear a little bit more about how this all started. How did the conference start?
Well, I had started Lean In Latinas, and we had a number of members already with our membership. And co-founder and myself, Jenny Salinas, sort of took a practice that we have at work, and we thought, well, we see that good things are coming out of Lean In Latinas. Let's spend a day and really looking at what are some of our goals. What would we like to do with this circle? Let's spend a day, celebrating some of our accomplishments, but let's also spend part of that day planning for our future. And so we started with 30 people, and that was, I guess, officially our first conference.
Yeah, and now we've grown. We're well over 200 people on August 9th. And I think when I went last year, one of the things that was so impressive to me was just the amazing people that were in that room. Of course, we had great speakers and presenters, but the women at the table, they were PhDs, they were managers, they were software engineers, and we all had something in common. We could all relate to one another, and then we were just taking advantage of the different types of conversations, the different panels that were being hosted there. So what's the takeaway for this year? What does one expect? What will they walk away with?
An experience. Yeah. So we really focus on how can people walk away remembering a Lean In Latinas Take Charge conference. Yeah. And a lot of the reasons why we have more people attending each year, it's word of mouth. It's because we accomplished that experience. So not only are we invested in bringing in top speakers, but also shaping the day that people get an opportunity to network, and they get an opportunity to have fun. They get an opportunity to learn something. And we also make sure that we integrate moments of cultural heritage within the day. And we do that every year, whether it's with dancers or some surprise. So we want people to feel energized. And most importantly, we want each person to feel that there is something that they will take charge with in the coming year.
Oh, yes. The label is accurate. Take charge. And there's a lot of great ways that we do that. I think the conference is this wonderful combination of aspirational, empowering and just really big picture vision for your life. But it's also practical. We talk about skills. We talk about mindset. We give people specific trainings based on different categories that they want to attend. So I think it's been really well received, as you can tell by the increase in sponsors and attendees. Yes. So let's take a step back, though. Tell us a little bit about Lean In Latinas and how this all got started.
Well, after I got to a director role at work, I had an opportunity to reflect on that journey. And part of that journey was I didn't really know how to be effective in the workplace. I didn't get any skills around how to be politically savvy, how to negotiate, how to do presentations. And so I wanted a way to give back, and I really didn't know how to do that. And I had read the book Lean In by Sheryl Sandberg. And there was a few pieces in there. I thought, okay, I can apply this at work. And then I found out about what's called Lean In circles. And there were many here in the area. And for whatever reason, I didn't join one of these circles, and I really didn't know why. But something kept pulling me back to the website, the Lean In website. And then one day drinking coffee on a Sunday morning, I saw a button that said start your own circle. And I thought, sure, why not?
Why not?
Yeah, and I clicked on the button, and another screen came up and it said, what would you like to name your circle? What's the mission and vision? And within 10 minutes, I had come up with Lean In Latinas. And the minute I did that, that's when I realized that's why, because none of them spoke to me in the way that I identify, the way that I show up. And so I hit enter, and there it was. And a couple days after that, the first person who requested to join the circle, she wrote, I am a first college graduate Latina, and I want to be around other like-minded Latinas. A couple days after that, the next person wrote, I'm a Latina engineer in a primarily white male dominated environment, and I want to learn how to navigate this environment. The first meeting was literally in my backyard, me and three Latina women. I didn't know them. They didn't know me. I was fascinated by this.
How
But
brave, by the way, to just invite strangers over to your house, and how brave for them to go to your
for
house.
them, right? So I knew that I was in a situation where I had to do a lot of strategic listening. I was fascinated. I thought, why are they coming to this stranger's house? What are they hoping for? What are they wanting? And within 6 months, it was 100 people. And of course,
Yeah.
these meetings weren't happening at my house anymore. And then within a year, I was invited to participate as a regional network leader with Lean In. And it just took off from there. And now, 5+ years later, we have circles of Lean In Latinas, it seems everywhere. We just had a few circles start up in Canada, in Florida, Houston, Los Angeles that you
Yes.
lead. And even after all these years, 5+ years, we still get requests to join. If not every day, it's every other day. So it really is a testament to the fact that we, myself and Jenny Salinas, who's co-founder, created a community.
Mm-hmm.
There are
And there
three
was
words. Mhm.
No, I was going to say there was such a need for that community. I mean,
Yes.
let's just think about it. You saw all these different groups and none of them spoke to you. They were fine, but they just didn't speak to you. You
Yes.
started one and you let strangers into your house and they showed up. They were willing to drive to some person's house,
That's
sight
right.
unseen.
Yeah.
So I think that just goes to show you how much there's a need for this and how much we all want to convene, right? Because the Latinas, we enjoy community. And so
Yes.
let's benefit from that professionally and personally. And you're
Yeah.
right. Thank you for the shout out for Los Angeles. I went to the conference last year. I met other people from Los Angeles. So now we have our own circle. And I
Yes.
think
Which,
that speaks to the power though of the experience, because when you're around these other women, you want to do more of that. You want to speak to them more. You want to hear their stories and you want to share your stories. So getting together whenever that works for you. So for us, we do the Los Angeles circle, but there's also industry circles. There's healthcare or women in finance. So some people are in more than one circle, and that's
yes.
okay. It just
That's
gives
okay.
our friend Natalie a lot of work to do.
Yes.
But it's still amazing that the group is entirely volunteer run. It's a nonprofit, and the sponsors who are supporting this conference are really also being really helpful and committed to the community.
Yes, and I would like to give a shout out to Pacific Oaks College. Dr. Judy Castro has been a huge supporter of us and has supported us year over year. We have other amazing sponsors this year as well: Verizon, Hispanic Foundation of Silicon Valley, Stanford Healthcare, and others that I'm not naming right now, but all in equally appreciative to all of them for supporting our efforts. So I mean, I couldn't be more excited. August 9th will be here before we know it. And we're working really hard behind the scenes because we want people to really enjoy the day. We want people to know that the day they might have taken off from work was a day well spent.
Yeah. Oh, indeed. And you are also fostering these meaningful connections that will continue with you well beyond August 9th. Certainly that was the case for me, but it just gave us so many different opportunities for personal and professional growth. That's why I love the combination. So August 9th, the tickets are on sale at takechargeconference.com. The prices will go up on July 1st. So if you're listening to this before June 30th, I hope you do take advantage of the early bird pricing. But even after that, tickets will be on sale at takechargeconference.com. And there are hotels for those of us who are coming in from out of town to spend the night Thursday and Friday and have some good trouble in Mountain View. So,
That's right.
Anna, thank you. Thank you for spending some time and sharing a little bit about the conference. I know everyone's going to be really excited.
Thank you, Diana.
I'll see you there, if not beforehand.
Okay.
Take care, my friend. Thank you for listening. For more, visit cornerofficelatinas.com, where we give you the framework, inspiration, and support you need to reach and thrive in the corner office. We have some free downloads on the website, where you can also sign up for our e-news, so we can keep you posted on workshops and events coming up that you will not want to miss. That's cornerofficelatinas.com. See you next week.